Our show is about two guys in any place to happen come over with a topic that we want to chop up.
This is our Barbershop style podcast. We discuss it all. If the fellas at the shop will go in on it, we will. Let's chop it up.
We back.
Yo.
What's going on, Seth Darch? How you doing, my brother?
I'm looking forward to this topic, man.
It's definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into this one right here. So first off...
Wait, full disclaimer.
Go ahead.
I have not heard what you are about to say at all. This is fresh off the streets. No prior contemplation of the subject.
All right, you heard it first, ladies and gentlemen. This is fresh. This is fresh off the press. All right, I got to get the keyboard out the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. All right, so first off, I want to say thank you to all my listeners out there because this came from a listener. This person called me and said, "Hey, I need you to chop this topic up. Tell me your thoughts. You and Seth, I want to hear your thought on this topic." Okay? So as you see right now, the topic is called respect in a relationship. And this topic came from a lady. This came from a woman. Okay? So let me go ahead and explain the relationship scenario. I'm not going to use no name because I'm not putting nobody's business on the front street. I'm just going to give you the scenario. Okay? So we have 3 adults. We have a woman who has 2 kids, both 18 years or older, so they're grown. We have the man, right? And he has underage and maybe a 12-year-old somewhere there. Still young kids as well. And then his ex-wife or his baby mama, right?
Wait, that's important. Baby mama is what?
I don't think they're married, so baby mama.
Baby mama, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the baby mama who has the kids and the guy and the baby mama, there are, sharing responsibility, kids, XYZ, whatever the hell. All right. So now, you with me now?
I'm so far.
All right. So girl number 1, right? She's now dating the guy now who has kids with his baby mama. So make sure we're on the same page.
Wait. I still got to get.
Yeah.
So the guy who has kids,
Yes.
does he have kids from someone else and the baby mama, or is all his kids with the baby mama?
All his kids with his baby mama.
Okay.
So yeah, I think he has 2 kids with
her. Okay.
It may be 1, but he has the daughter with the baby mama. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now, the girl number 1 who's dating the guy, these 2 are engaged to get married.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Cool. Now, the guy, he has a young daughter that he's definitely involved in life with, right? And you can understand going through a separation between him and his mother, the baby mother, and him, is that it puts a little strain on the kids, whatever. Okay. So what he does, he do spend time with her, but what he does, he goes to his baby mama's house and he stays there or hang out there while spending time with his daughter. Okay.
So he smashed.
So I don't know details, but I'm saying that he spent time there. Now, mind you, his fiance that he's lived with, they're together. She says she has a nice house that they all can come to. All you gotta do is go and get his daughter and bring her back and XYZ, blah blah blah. Okay. So he goes there, he hangs out, blah blah blah. Now the situation kind of escalates because the guy had a conversation with his fiance talking about let me go back for a second. The baby mother threatened the fiance talking about, "Hey girl, blah 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 blah, I'm taking your child support," right?
Taking him.
Taking him, but gonna make sure her money's involved too.
If they get married.
Right?
Lord have mercy.
Now, the fiance, she's confused, like, what the hell? Where'd that come from? We just hung out. I didn't got the kid. I was at the house. Like, what is going on? What's happening, right? So, the fiance started asking questions, and the guy's like, well, she's mad at me because I was going through her phone. Red flag number 1. And then there's a dude in her phone that I text or something like that.
Oh,
Flag number 2. Red flag number 2.
Actually, like number 3, but
I mean, more than
I'll
that.
tell you about that in a minute.
Right. And once again, he hangs out there and he laying in the house all day. Now, she don't know what's going on because she's not there with him. So the fiance's like, what's really going on here? Why? First off, one, why are you going through her phone? Is there something more I need to know? Right? Because if we're engaged,
Why do you care?
bing bong, number 1. Why do you even care who she's talking to? Number 1. Right? Who cares? And then number 2, why is she calling me talking about all this child support and XYZ? So what's really going on? Because mind you, he's there for extended time periods. I'm not saying for weeks, but he's there. Instead of taking his daughter and come back home, he stays there and hang out time with her. And he's trying to say, well, I'm just trying to spend more time with my daughter. Okay, you can do that. You get your daughter. Y'all can go out somewhere and then come back home. You ain't got to stay there. You don't got to be in the house. You can get your daughter. You can go out to places, go shopping, hang out, park, whatever. Spend the time together. Take her back home and come back home. Not lamp in the house and then going through a phone. But she's like, yeah, something ain't right there because why? Once again, why is you going through his phone? Right? So they got in a big argument, X, Y, Z. So she called me and asked me this question. She said, D, or AKA twins, what is your thought on if the roles got switched here? Would you let your woman, right? Would you let your woman go stay and hang out and lay on the couch at her kid's house and have some dude randomly checking her phone? I'm like, hell to the no. First off, she wouldn't be going there anyway. We would go and pick the kids up or something. Or she bring the kids back. Like, we're not going to play these games. You understand what I'm saying? You with me?
Yeah, I got a question.
Sure, go ahead.
What's the general ages of these people?
Oh, these are adults. So
what kind of adults?
I want to say between the age of 38 to 46, somewhere in between that range.
So us.
So our age.
Gen X.
Yeah, they're our age.
Okay.
Right? So him and the girl, like the fiance, like, you know what? You got to go. This is too much. You know what I'm saying? We kind of called off the first arrangement because of this scenario between your daughter and her mother, and this is not healthy right now. You understand what I'm saying? So, and the dude, she said, well, how'd you feel how you feel if my baby dad, well, she don't fool her baby dad, but how would you feel if my baby dad was landing in our house, going through my phone, and asking questions about who's this and X, Y, Z, and texting people in my phone? Oh, I wouldn't have a problem with that. And I said, oh, that's some bullshit. That's cap right there. That's cap. I said, no, I would not. Me personally, I would not allow that to happen for me. There's some things that we're going to lie. I'm not going to allow. That's just totally disrespect. We ain't going to play them games. Let's stop right there. But, once again, she don't know all the ins and outs, but I'm like, from the outside looking in, here's my thought. That's what I said to her. Like, based on what you told me, for everything you told me so far, what I'm hearing, okay? What you told me, I'm analyzing it. Honestly, it sounds like he's still messing around with his baby mother. They're having sex. Yeah. He's telling her something different in her ear because she's thinking there's something else. The fact that she calls you talking about, I'm taking you to child support, that means that he told her something different. He told his baby mother something totally different going over here, and they know that you live with her, so it's like, oh, y'all get married? Well, guess what? Y'all get married. Like, there's a lot of communication, but he's the common denominator.
Well, I kind of disagree with that.
Hey.
Child support portion. But are you finished?
Yeah,
I just want to. You said so much that needed to be unpacked.
So unpack it.
I'm gonna jump on that child support portion.
Sure.
Hey, I don't think he told her nothing else. First off, for women, they all know what powers they have to control and destroy people's lives.
Facts.
So when she used that threat, I'm gonna put you on child support. Once again, unfortunately, any woman could have said that same thing. It's not fair. She shouldn't have the power to do it, but it exists. So she knew this going up. So she knew this anyway. So I'm not gonna put that on him talking about their personal business. It's a card in her deck. If she feel like playing it, she's gonna be able to play it.
Big joker too.
Yeah. So just put that on the thing. Second part. Spending time at your baby mama house for an extended period of time. First off, I would just want to say this as a blanket statement. for the most part, once again, not all, for the most part, you can almost always kick it with your baby mama or daddy. I don't care who you are. If that person has a baby with that other person, them legs will spread.
Especially, and also factor this in, especially if the baby dad or baby mother are actually good parents. Like this, like even though they're separated, they still take care of the kids.
Bruh, the only reason it's not gonna happen is if there's active hate, and it still could. But if they hate each other, but if they are good co-parenters, they get along well, they are smashing. I'm sorry, let me say that. There's a possibility.
A very high possibility.
That if as long as they can get along well,
they're having relations.
Then they are going to have sex. That's Kevin Samuels was like, go back to your baby daddy. That's the person who wants you. If you have a chance, you need to stay with your baby's parent, because I've been divorced for 6.5 years. I'm not going to throw all my business on the street, but let's just put it like this. Your baby mother or your baby daddy, they belong to you. You always know how to
Yes.
cross first, second, third base with that person.
Actually, you said you home run. You know,
I was being nice.
Right. You know, most of the time, right.
Exactly.
And it's sad that I had this conversation with ladies a lot that, like, listen, you cannot have a male friend, number one. And definitely, you can't have a male friend that you have a baby with be around all the time. That's definitely a no-go, too. Or you can't be over there. Because as men, most cases, not always, but most cases, I can say if I go through all the women I've dated my lifespan, I'm sure I have a 89, if not 90% chance of having a relation with every ex-person that I have. Honestly, because one, I'm not a sleazeball, right? I ain't did the one dirty to be like, oh my god, I hate him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to get him killed or shoot him like that. Like, no one I done dirty. Like, I never did a girl dirty like that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm a perfect dude. I have breakups. I'm not an angel. What I'm saying is that I have a 90% chance rate of going back and still hitting one person each that I have talked to.
And like I say, because we're still jumping on that portion.
Yes.
Listen, I don't know what the word is for it. If that person doesn't hate you, if y'all still cool, that you can't trust them. That's why it's a problem. That's why it's for men.
Yes.
When a woman has a high body count, I mean, it's one thing for women to have to look out for. Let's say, even if I'm a dog, you might have to look out for 10 women, right? Women, y'all, I can't keep an eye out for 300 dudes. I can't. You can try to suppress me, but the point is, men have a problem with high body counts because men know what they've done, and we also know where we can go back to. And me being able to go back to 10, I'm not even sure. I'm not even gonna give myself that. I could probably go back to 6, but those 6 that I go back to, it's a choice if I go back to them. But I also know that if I go back to them, there are certain things I'd have to do. It's going to cost me some money. It's going to cost me some time and effort. But when a woman has her multiples and he has to come over, dude, he ain't got to do nothing but smile at her and tell her a few jokes. It's not the same and it's not equal. So I hate when women be like, what would you do if? No. Men and women are different.
Facts.
It's not a comparison.
No.
If I go over my baby mama house and my baby mama say, come on in the room, I need to talk to you about something, I'm like, all right then.
All right then.
And because, once again, let's talk about safety. See, women be saying things, y'all don't think about it the way we do. I don't know why women have sex with random dudes, but I know why dudes have sex with certain women. I don't want to, if I had another baby with my baby mama, that's better than having a baby with a stranger. Because at least,
Facts.
no matter how bad you think that is, it's at least still better than not knowing what the hell I'm dealing with. It's better the W know than the W don't. Second part,
No argument.
she, for the most part, my baby mama's gonna be discreet. Until I do something to make her mad, she gonna play her position. It is what it is. I've seen it, and I've almost experienced it in certain kind of ways. They play their position. They don't want you, but they like things about you.
Right.
Roll with it.
And like I said, once again, it's a safety thing too.
And we ain't gonna talk about STDs and all that. I mean, I almost trust my baby mama not to burn me. I don't know what a random person gonna do.
That's a fact there.
So
And that's a fact. And especially, imagine if you with a certain person so long, you kind of know their movements. You kind of know how to take care of themselves. You know if they're a nasty person or not.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
And you trust. Listen, trust might be overrated, but if all I can get is 25% trust, that's better than zero. All I'm saying. So yes, is he smashing his baby mama?
Yes.
In my opinion, I don't know this guy. Yes.
Yeah, in my opinion as well too.
Is she smashing her baby daddy when she get a monkey on her back? Yeah. If she get a man better than him, will she cut him off? Absolutely. And when that man break up with her and leave her, will he go back to smashing his baby mama? Yes. It's just
Life.
It's life.
I mean,
That's why you're supposed to be a virgin in the first place. That's why you shouldn't be trying to date in your 40s with somebody who got a history, because the past never stays dead. So, moving on from that part, going through their phones and all that, that relationship is all the way out of pocket. It's all the way out of pocket. Her calling to threaten. Okay, I'm gonna ask this: How long do you know how long that he been with the baby, with the new girl?
so the new girl and the guy have been together, it's probably going on 2.5 years.
2.5 years, and then she called you today and say, I'm gonna put you in him on child support for you. Yeah, that relationship is all out of pocket. You are not in a relationship. You are in a polyamorous or polygamous relationship. What you should do, I'm gonna tell you, this is hot take. Self the Dark Child 100. 2023 is not 1995. We're done with that. If you want to be with this dude, you need to call his baby mama, and y'all need to sit down like adults. What Kevin Samuel said, it's time for you to make a deal. If you want to be with this dude, you need to call her, and y'all need to sit down like adults and make a deal, because she's not going nowhere. She has more control over him than you do, and if you get married, she's gonna be in your pocket.
Facts. Facts. Damn facts.
And a few years ago, when I was younger and dumber, I would have been flabbergasted at the statement I just made. But the truth of it is, make a deal. All three of y'all can be happy. She's not going anywhere. Period.
At least not until the child is 18, and if they go to college, like 23, 25. You know what I mean?
And what options do you have? I don't know the age of your kids, whatever. But what real options do you have? I mean, I don't know what you look like. I don't know how. If you got other options, you might need to go ahead and exit the situation.
Yeah,
but if this the best, real talk, be honest with yourself. If this the best you might have to look forward to for the rest of your life, it's time to make a deal.
Man, listen, I had this conversation yesterday, and I really was not trying to go down this route, but
okay.
Ladies, I have to stress this to you, ladies. You know what I'm saying? You have the most to lose. Okay? When you have a kid when you have a child with a man who's not your husband, that's a baggage that you have to carry for life.
Mm-hmm.
You have to carry that, because most men don't want to deal with another man's child.
Once again,
I'm sorry.
2023, not 1980.
It is sorry.
The age of the stepfather is over.
Like a guy, and mind you, this new generation, they're not talking to ladies who have kids. Some, not this absolute.
Wait, not this new generation. Because I'm not doing that junk either.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying, but I mean, our generation, but our generation is the last generation. Like guys talking about, oh yeah, I talked to you, you got a kid already. Don't worry. No, these young fellas, they're not doing that.
Nah, Kevin Samuels, he helped lay that to rest.
Listen, you be shocked what these young men is listening to now.
You be shocked.
You be shocked. Like,
horrified.
you know about this? I said, well, if you know about this, you gonna be all right in life. You got the head start because I didn't find out this till afterwards. You knew about it before even getting married or having kids. Oh, you gonna be all right. You got them.
They on a whole. Listen,
the whole other spectrum.
Marriage is done.
So with that being said, that you see the complication that we have now, that we have a fiance, the baby daddy, and the baby mama, and these three will forever be attached together. Especially if these two get married. If the fiance and the baby daddy, if they get married, y'all three will be forever linked together. At least until the kids turn 25 or 27. I think 27 is the actual age that legally you can't claim your kid. 27. So shit.
And do like everything. Listen. I'm
sorry.
Seth the Dark Child. I am 49 years. I will be 49 in June. Half of my life is already in the rear view. What I see now coming down the road is deals. You love is for your 20s, maybe early 30s. Once you get past like 33 years old, let me tell you this. I'm gonna give you a simple fact on it. Go to the Social Security website. You can check to see what your
payout
will be on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
Based on your income right now.
Yes, you can.
Right? I was talking to a young lady, a woman. She told me this, so we made me go look. She checked her SSI. You know how much she's gonna get if she got SSL right now? It's a long way away, but
right.
If she got it right now, she would only get $798 something a month.
That's it.
That's it. She's in her 40s. But if you ain't never made more than
okay, well, because I'm on 4, I check mine. I get a decent petty. I ain't saying I'm be balling, but it's like I don't gotta work out one more. I don't gotta stand in line like, good morning. Check your receipt, please.
Well, I might but here's the thing. I check my payout. And I'm just telling my business because the SSI you can't come steal it.
Right.
I'm looking at about 25 or in between 25 and 26 or something like that.
Right. Okay.
And that's just SSI payout if it's still there.
Right.
That means that when I'm 65 and I retire, I don't have to move and I'm gonna get $2,500. Yeah. If I go work at Walmart, my average take home at that point $4,000 or $5,000 a month.
Easy.
Right. Versus somebody who might be looking at an average payout of $700 or $800.
That's crazy.
$900, hell, even $1,000.
Yeah, because once again, a 1-bedroom apartment is $1,900.
Exactly.
Look, that's minimum. That's 1 bedroom. We ain't talking about 2 to 3.
And in addition to that, if you stay married to somebody for 10 years, even your ex-wife can get your payout. Even after divorce doesn't matter. If she doesn't remarry by the time she's 60, she can get your payout in case of your death, aka. If you die. If you die. Oh, okay. I'm just saying if she.
Well, if I die, I don't really care. You know what I mean?
No. But the point being is, the average relationship lasts 5 years.
Yeah, most marriages.
If you stay married 10 years, let's say your average payout will be $1,200. My average payout $2,500. If I die, you get 75% of my payout, so that could be
that's
$1,800 a month or something like that, which is still more than your $1,200.
Yeah,
but you got to put in 10 years of marriage to get that. Once again, I'm dead, but marriage ain't for me. That's for you. You the survivor. And if you keep on talking about I'm strong and independent, fine. That junk get old real fast. And if you single at a certain age, it's just gone. It's just air. It's just stars and sparkles, right? All of that to keep saying is, this lady, I don't know how old she is, but you got to look at her options.
And the fiance, he's talking to the fiance right now.
Once again, you're a black woman. I'm assuming these are black people.
Yes.
Okay. In America,
And the fiance, her kids are grown, so she is.
And she might be well off.
Yeah,
But
she's good looking. So yeah,
At the same time, life is different at 65 than it is at 35 or 45. The person who you are going to need somebody there with you once you get to a certain age. And ain't nobody trying to be there with you at a certain age if they missed all the good stuff that came before it. Old people in the retirement home, they not really getting together. They just living in the same place. You want somebody to care for you at 65 and 70 years old, you got to care for them at 35 and 40. This your last shot. And if you blow this because his baby mama acting a fool, and that's what I'm going to call it, these women y'all ain't got no responsibility. No, son, y'all, women, this this other person, the baby mama,
yeah.
she ain't got nothing to lose. She can ruin your future. She's got nothing to lose. But you'll never get rid of her because until that kid, for the next 6 years, how you said the youngest one?
I think she's 12.
For the next 6 years, she's gonna be doing whatever she can to keep that dude around. So you gonna be married, and you know for 6 years he's gonna cheat on you. Yeah, is he worth it? Because if he's worth keeping right now, you better call and make a deal. You pull a Kevin Samuels. You're an adult. Don't disrespect me. You keep your business over here. Don't bring me no problems that I got to go to the doctor about. Hell, you might find out that she's a good friend. The world has changed. You ain't getting a man to yourself no more. Not now.
Especially if he has kids already.
You're not getting a man to yourself. I'm going to say one thing, then I'm going to shut up because I got a story to tell, right? So, when I was going through my situation with my divorce, I was told a story about another woman who was having a similar situation. Mm-hmm. She divorced her husband. She found a new dude. She divorced her husband, and the dude she was going with, mm-hmm. when they got the new dude had an old side piece, and that old side piece had been there forever, and he couldn't get rid of that side piece because she was happy being the side piece. So now she divorced her husband to get with a dude because her husband was cheating, to get with another dude that was going to continue cheating.
Make it sense.
She wrecked her house. And she took a worse deal because this new dude wasn't gonna marry her. At least her husband married her. And you still one of two. You was one of two with a ring. Now you just one of two. You better make a deal. Get that man. Go ahead and marry him. Make him take care of you and your house. And when he need to get his rocks off, you better make a deal. You ain't got a whole bunch of choices. That's my opinion.
So, with all that being said, I hope we're able to answer your questions and give you our opinions, right?
Oh, yeah. He is cheating. I want you to understand that he is getting something.
Right. This is our opinions. No facts here. We don't know nothing.
Yes,
we don't know just based on what was provided to me and your thought process and what he could be doing or what's going on. It doesn't add up. Once again, this is for all couples. Anyone listening, if I understand we need to take care of our kids, you get your kids, you take them back home. If you can't take them home back with you, you take them out. You spend time with them. After you spend time with them, you drop them back off to the home, and you leave. That's it. Now, of course, you can do the you can do the birthday celebrations and stuff like that. Cool. Once that's over, you going home. There's no, I'm crashing on the couch tonight because I don't feel like driving home tonight. No, we're not doing that. If not, we're all going to go and then I'll drive back. You sleepy? Okay, I'll drive back home. That's fine. But the point I'm trying to make is that keep it really focused about the kids. And if it ain't about the kids, like Seth the Dark Child just said, sit down as adult, all three of y'all, and talk it out because the baby mom's not going anywhere. Nope. As long as the kids are still alive and kicking it, he will always going to be there. As I told you, I think 27 is the actual cutoff date where if kids in school, it doesn't matter what it is, the kids cannot be claimed no more at the age of 27. That's the oldest you can keep them because they go to college, you still don't know. But 27 age, Done. You cannot have 27 years old. Your kids need to be independent on their own. So hopefully you don't have them to 27. But the point I'm trying to make is that if the girl's 27, I mean, 27 years old and the girl ain't 12, you do the math. Long time ago, it's more than 6 years. Now, we say 6 years because 18. But if you go to college and everything else, it may be longer than that.
Well, I mean, it ain't about the money. See, that's the other part. I
All right. But actually,
money is what you can feel and touch.
Right.
It's about control. It's about the intangibles.
Yes.
The bonds that keep somebody together. There's an attraction. He's attracted to her. He cares about her. Money is just something she can touch and feel, and then she can use to hurt the other woman with. But you can't take the money off the table. He'll still be over there to see his baby, and they'll still be playing the.
Yeah, and it's funny because he said that we never said anything about the money because it's not about the money. It's all about the control and making the new woman's life as living hell. Because at the end of the day, when people try to talk to me and say, "Oh man, my baby daddy this, my baby mama," that's like, listen, you had kids with that person. At one point, you love that person. Now I get it. You get to the point no more X, Y, Z. But at one point, there was a spark. Guess what? He know what to say. You know what to say. They get that spark back. You know, we all know when relationship break up. We know what we could have did better. Most men, most women, we do talk to our exes. Even if we won't hook up with them, we just had that closing. Like, man, I'm sorry for doing this. I'm sorry for doing that. You could do this. I could do that. We know what we could did better. But based knowing I could did better, if I really want to do this again, I can go back and fix what I did. I might got to jump through some hoops, but I can still get back with my ex if I wanted to. Vice versa for the woman. She knew what she needed to get back with her dude. If she act right and don't give him stress, well, that's all you. Trust me. So that's why when you want to be the third wheel, the new fiance or the new fiance, what's the guy's name? Fiance and
fiance. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Sucker, simp. I don't know.
When you're the new man or new woman, and someone has already come from a relationship, those are things you need to iron out first before you even get married. You need to iron those things out.
Yeah, and once again, if he has a past, if she has a past, the past never stays buried. Even if it was a girl he went to school with in high school, if it was a dude that she went to college with, honestly, if she feels like stepping out, she's stepping out. If he feels like he's stepping out, he's stepping out. But if they have any kind of bond, be an adult, make a deal. Because you don't break bonds. I have to break a bond. You have to break a bond, but you ain't going to tell me to break a bond. That's not going to ever work.
All right, so I believe we chopped that up long enough.
Yes, sir.
If you want to add questions to the conversation, because I know the person is going to get this. She told me, I'm going to assist on every major platform out there. And so when you hear this conversation, ladies and gentlemen, and please, you can leave a comment. You can go to IG, the DaChop Team, and since Dark Child sends a message, you can go to our YouTube channel, the DaChop Team, and reply there. Email us, dachopteam@gmail.com. And we're glad to chop this up even more. If you want to call in, you can call in. We can talk live as well. So thanks for tuning in. Once again, 3 p.m. or 3 p.m.-ish on Sundays. But 7 a.m. scheduled on time on all your major platforms. So, Seth, anything you want to say before we wrap it up here, my brother?
Yeah. One more thing.
Sure.
I'm going to say it again. If you like him and you want to keep him, be an adult, make a deal.
And on that note, we out.
Peace.
Peace.